Hello everybody, it's Debbie Dobbins, Queen of Magic. We're here for another episode of Queen of Magic TV, and today I want to talk about creating a container that you can receive more. So let's get started right now. I often think about when I talk to people about building wealth, it's always about your mindset. You have to start with your mindset first. But at the end of the day, what you have to do also is create a container, right? A container to receive more. And if you're in a job, which sometimes I refer to a job as just over broke, you are on this fixed income, whether it's $5 an hour, it's $1 million a month, you're on a fixed income. And so that's a box. So you've created this box for yourself. And sometimes I've heard it called structure, or it's safety, or any of those things. But the true reality is it's a box that you put yourself in, and you're not giving yourself the container or the space or the freedom to allow more money in. Now, you can, and it can come from different places. So what I like to do a lot of times is a workshop called the 40 Days of Prosperity, and I'll probably do that at the beginning of next year. And what you're doing in that 40 days is beginning to dispel the myth, the story your ego is telling you, is that your wealth or your abundance or your money, right, because we call it different things, is coming from one particular place. Because letting go of that belief is the very first thing to allowing more in for you. Because if you continue to stay in the box that money is coming from this J.O.B, then you're going to only believe that, and that limits you. So what I always recommend is that you start a business of some kind, because that leaves your brain, your mind, the open space to say, oh, I could create as much as I want because I can build this business to where I think I need it to be. So your only limitation then is you, not this employer or this company or this business. Do you see the difference? On this channel, there is a playlist called Build a Business. And I've been wanting to actually do a membership site for the last 25 years. Because there's certain things that you need to do to build a business. And they don't teach you them at the Small Business Administration. The people I always crack up when I see on videos, go down to the Small Business Administration, wherever that is in your community. At our community, it happens to be at one of the universities. But they teach you things like get a business license or do a DBA and I don't even know, maybe write a business plan, which is not bad to do a business plan. But the thing about business, and I think one of the greatest things that ever happened to our world at large, is the show Shark Tank. Because it talks about, even though you may have a great idea for your business, if you really don't understand business principles, that you will not be successful. So I've seen so many people become entrepreneurs, start a business, have a really great idea, and unfortunately it falls flat on its face because there is some structure underneath that. And the problem is that if you are just being hairy-fairy about it, I guess is the best way to say, and you don't pay attention to some of those structural dynamics. So when I talk about money, it's the same thing. There is that spiritual component of being, creating wealth and drawing it in, and the power of attraction and open to unexpected good and all of those great things. But there's also the structural component, the mechanics of money. Because money is really such a powerful energy that if you treat it right and you understand how it works, whoosh, magic happens. And that being said, that most people struggle in their businesses. I know women, the owners of businesses, whether it be realtors, they're massage therapists, they're coaches, they sell jewelry. There's every kind of business imaginable on the planet. And I would say that, I don't even want to say 90, but I'd say a good 75% of them struggle because no one has taught them this is what you need to do to grow a business. And there's some really simple, basic, fundamental components. And if you want to get my 6 secrets to building a business, you can click on this link that you see scrolling across here that's in the body description here. Because just even understanding what they are will get you so much farther along down this road than you ever dreamed possible. Suffice it to say, the reason that I'm sharing this video is because knowing that you want to build a container, you want to create a container for yourself to receive more. So it is the mindset, it is the heart, but then it's in the world creating this container for yourself that you're allowing more good to come in. Now, do I promote that you quit your job and just start bootstrapping yourself on a business? No. But I do promote that you begin to transition into that, because it is so much harder, and what ends up happening is, and you can do it that way, but if you do it that way, then that bootstrapping process, if you just give up everything and you really don't have a nest egg to land on, you get into fear. And so then all of that work that we've done, and you've been watching the channel and you've gone to some of my retreats, all of that work that you've done then goes flying out the window because you go straight into fear of, I can't pay the bills. So we don't want that. But what I do want you to do is begin to think about how you can build that container. I have a great challenge called the Fast Cash Challenge, so I invite you to join that, because it only comes up once every 6 weeks. And when you begin to dive into that, you can see that you can create this container. You can start to create it right here and right now, as opposed to just quitting or waiting or any of that, because all of this is expanding what I call your mental equivalent. You're raising your thermostat to receive more. You're allowing more good to come in. And you just want to be able to say, wow, I can do this. Because if you believe that you can, you can. And I can assure you there's been so many people that have blazed the trail for you, including myself. And I'm here to hold your hand every step of the way, but you have to begin. So stay tuned to the channel, spend a lot of time on here, watch these videos, and really absorb yourself in this knowingness that you are the Queen of Magic. You are absolutely 100% the Queen of Magic.